Okay, hello and welcome back to SmackDown vs. Raw 2011 Road to WrestleMania. John Cena's ear looks so weird from here. I don't know what's it looks really vein, like too veiny. It looks really dark.
Welcome to Monday Night Raw, live from Roanoke. Last week, WWE Champion Randy Orton ran into a roadblock in the form of John Cena and MVP. Tonight, things aren't much better.
That's right, Michael. He'll be taking on Triple H in our main event. As for our #1 contender, John Cena, we're not sure what tonight holds for him.
Cena seems to be on GM Stephanie McMahon's bad side, so anything could happen.
GM Stephanie. Alright. Now what? I could go to Stephanie or I could go to whatever is in the other room. Oh, it's week 4. There was something I needed to do in week 4. Okay. Alright. Well, in that case... Edge! I think I know you. I think I know you. I'm not gonna bother chasing him. I know all he'll do is be like, man, that's not awesome. It's totally lame, bro. So lame and stupid, dude, man. Beat it. Go away. What's that?
Did you see me cut my way through Big Zeke?
No.
Looks like I got a spot in the Rumble.
That's great.
Time to go hang with my people. Be safe out there, homie.
You are not winning the Royal Rumble. I'm gonna tell you that now. I don't know why I'm checking this. I was gonna say, there's no way that we have experienced an actual split yet. Alright. What's happening in here? More of this. Okay.
No, Sheamus. I'm not interested. If I wanted to date livestock, I would have become a farmer.
Don't you want the notoriety that comes with being seen with a future legend like myself?
He definitely is a future legend. I would agree with that. I'm gonna just go ahead and interrupt.
Just go away.
Okay. What about you, Sheamus? What about you, Sheamus? Do you have something you'd like to say, Sheamus? Okay. I'll come back in a bit. You're clearly dealing with stuff right now. Are you fucking kidding me? No. That's probably gonna be a brawl. Wait, what am I even doing tonight? Let's find out. Cena versus probably like MVP. Oh no, didn't he just say he beat Big Zeke? Just here what you call domination. What's up?
I got this sneaking suspicion Orton's been around to fill your head with fables and fairy tales.
You two are making my job a lot more difficult, and I'm getting a little tired of this.
And what's
Okay,
your
that's
plan
fine.
to deal with this, might I ask?
Business as usual. I have so much... Look, I don't have time to talk. Just pick your opponent tonight from the list of superstars without scheduled matches.
I'll look at the menu. Sure.
Hello? Yes, I understand.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yes. I could stay here forever and she'll never get off the phone. For the rest of the night. Stephanie McMahon.
Hello?
Oh?
Yes, I understand.
Fuck? I can't move.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Oh. Oh, I think it fucked up. Okay. Who will I face tonight? Big Show, Dolph Ziggler, The Miz. We haven't seen The Miz yet. Why not? I am perfection. Okay. Let's go check in on my boy Sheamus. Maurice! They still having a chat. Still don't want to talk to me? Okay. That's fine. I don't want to talk to you, as a matter of fact. So take that to the bank. Oh god.
You stay back, Cena. Take one more step toward me and I'll have you thrown in jail.
So testy. Seems like all these schemes are wearing on your nerves, Randy.
You want schemes? Ask MVP. That guy will stab you in the back in a heartbeat.
True.
Why is he such a friend all of a sudden?
Also
MVP doesn't have it in him to do that. Not anymore.
Then there's The Miz. I hear he's been looking to jump you.
See, what you're doing right now is deflecting. Besides, The Miz, I ain't worried about him. I've beaten him more times than I can count.
If you say so, Cena.
Yeah, I bet you're really looking forward to WrestleMania 27, ain't you, Cena? It's gonna be a good night for you, Cena. You really beat The Miz then, weren't you? Why is this not working? Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. Apparently you're supposed to get a bonus match with Sheamus by going into the middle room. That's what it says. Backstage brawl, confront Sheamus in the middle locker room, week 4. It isn't working for some reason. Unless they mean the Royal Rumble week 4. He's clearly like already in the middle of like a storyline right now. There's not really any room for me to get into a brawl with him. I was about to be like, it'd be interesting to try starting a brawl to see if like Maurice would still be there, but you know she'd just disappear. It wouldn't even be worth it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing 231 pounds, The Miz.
There's the universe goat right there. Yeah, everybody clap for The Miz, that's right. Yeah. Right as I said that, right as I said he was the universe goat, they all started clapping, you know? And then everybody clapped for The Miz. Yep, if you don't know what I'm talking about, without going into spoiler territory, in case you want to watch all, like, fucking 300 episodes of Universe, The Miz has won a lot of things in my Universe series. That's it, that's all it is. He is very, very successful. Appadoo.
And his opponent, from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing 240 pounds, John Cena.
Throw that hat. Yeah.
Here's a throwback. John Cena taking on The Miz.
I remember back when Miz claimed to beat Cena about 6 times in a row, just because he made challenges that Cena didn't answer. Well, he's answering tonight.
That was a good feud.
Oh, what a shot.
I feel like these two always had really underrated feuds. I mean, okay, Cena pretty much came out on top for a lot of them, but I think The Miz is one of those cases where like he showed that he could survive them. You know? The guy is feuded with Cena and I believe Orton, and he has still been able to be at least a decent sized like talent. Now, a lot of people, you know, if you look at like where The Miz is right now, they'll be like, he's gonna job to Logan Paul at SummerSlam, and it's like, yeah, okay. Yeah, he's probably going to lose to Logan Paul. But here's the thing that you need to remember when you're not being really fucking cynical all the time. Logan Paul is a huge celebrity in like the real world, you know, like outside of wrestling. People who don't give a fuck about wrestling, which is like 90% of the world, know who Logan Paul are. Like maybe not 90%, that's probably a bit too high, but like a lot of people know who Logan Paul is.
Oh, what an elbow
so
drop.
like
Cena
yeah, the fact that he gets the privilege to be in the ring with Logan Paul, probably a pretty big accolade. It's like when people got really mad that The Rock beat CM Punk at the Royal Rumble, and it's like, I don't know, man. They let CM Punk share the ring with The Rock twice. I think that's a pretty nice little accolade there. Or like when he left and everyone was like, he was just gonna fight Triple H at WrestleMania? That's not even good. I don't know. Fighting a living legend at WrestleMania sounds like it'd be pretty good to me. I don't know. I think people are too quick to be really cynical. The Miz will literally, like, the thing I like about The Miz so much nowadays, because I'll admit, he's had some really shitty gimmicks, and he's had some really dumb celebrity feuds, you know, like the whole Bad Bunny thing. But again, from what I've heard of Bad Bunny, because I don't know who Bad Bunny is, okay, first of all, apparently his matches were pretty good. Apparently he was actually a pretty decent wrestler. But second, apparently he's a really big celebrity, I just don't know who he is. And again, they let him share the ring with The Miz. It shows the faith that they have in him as a performer. It's not always about wins and losses and championships. It's about the legacy that they're able to create. And I would definitely say that The Miz has had a very good career. He has had a lot of like big things happen. You know, he does have a Mania win over Cena. Okay, the way in which it happened, probably not the most preferable way. But he was a heel, and he did win.
Boy.
Do I want The Miz to be a 3-time WWE champion? Absolutely. Do I not like that The Miz's second ever WWE championship reign took 10 years to happen and ended in a month? Not even that, I think it was like 2 weeks. Absolutely. But did it put over Bobby Lashley and put a world title on one of my favorites ever, and someone who honestly I think was long overdue a world title reign? Also absolutely. It's not always bad. I think people just really dwell on the negatives. Like the amount of people, I won't name names, I won't point fingers, but the amount of people I knew that for like, from like 2009 when Drew McIntyre debuted, all the way through to when he went to Impact, said that he deserved better. Then he was in NXT, and they said he was a jobber, even though he won the NXT title. Then he came to the main roster, and everyone was calling him a jobber. And then he won the W title, and they all celebrated for like a day. And then he was overrated and shit, and no one liked him. Because that is what always happens. It's always the same. They really want someone to succeed, and then they do, and then everyone turns on them and they're like, yeah, this guy's overrated, he's shit. It's like, nah, you can still like them. It's okay to like the successful ones, you know? Well, that's just weird.
2, 3. Cena did it. Cena gets the win.
Yeah, I know people that like full blown like just don't even acknowledge Drew McIntyre now.
Turned back the Miz.
That like loved him when he was like unsuccessful. And it's so weird. It's like, it's really unhealthy, I think. It's probably the best way to put it.
He'd better be focused on his own match tonight, Michael. However, it'll be Cena and Orton for the WWE Championship in only 6 days at the Royal Rumble.
Oh lord, yeah. What a good match. To be fair, they always have classics. I've actually seen people say that Orton's buried. I've seen that, genuinely. I've seen people online say that Randy Orton is buried because he's teaming with Riddle and not like in the main event. But if he was in the main event, you'd just be like, oh god, when is Randy Orton gonna stop being in the main event?
Cody.
Hello.
Why am I not surprised to see you here?
Whoa. Put the safety on, loose cannon. We're not here to fight.
Yeah. There's no need to get violent. We're just here to let you know that
so
there's been a change of plans.
Not as far as I know. The plan is, was, and will be this. I plan on dumping Orton on his head and walking out the WWE champion.
Well, that's going to be pretty hard when you hear the news, lunatic. Maybe you better go speak to Stephanie.
After you calm down, madman.
Madman. Me? No. Maybe now I have to go to
the Royal Rumble has finally arrived here in our nation's capital. Tonight, 30 men get a dream opportunity. Win the Royal Rumble match, and a title shot is yours at WrestleMania.
In addition, Michael, we're finally going to see the long-awaited one-on-one showdown between John Cena and Randy Orton for the WWE Championship.
These two have never gotten along, but I think their rivalry is worse now than ever before.
Okie dokie. So we're not going to see that because there's been a change of plans. Santino Marella. Hello. Everybody's just got phones up their ass. Oh, kids these days. Ugh.
Get out of here, man.
Evan Bourne telling John Cena to go away has got to be one of the funniest hypotheticals I can think of. Oh, kid, get out of here. I think I missed out on a backstage brawl with Sheamus for some reason. I don't really know what went wrong. Also, why are you crying, Triple H? What's the matter? Just stares at me and says absolutely nothing. Okay. What do? Oh, yeah. Is there anything down here? Because that guide's been wrong before, so now I just don't trust it. Oh well, it's fine. We have the time machine. If I need to have a fight with Sheamus, go back in time and have a fight with Sheamus, I always can do that.
Keep with walking, John Cena. You will not attack Orton tonight.
Okay. What's all this?
We got orders not to let you anywhere near the WWE champion.
Well, you're gonna have trouble following these orders when I'm pinning him in that ring tonight.
You have problem? Talk to GM. Don't talk to us anymore.
Okay, no problem. Mr. Kozlov. I like Vladimir Kozlov and Ezekiel Jackson, as a matter of fact. I think they are... I mean, you could probably tell from watching the first season of Universe. I think they were in the second as well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they were in the second. I think they're two guys that, like, I grew up not really caring for. And I was like, actually, they're pretty decent. Like, they're not...
You have some explaining to do, Stephanie.
Calm down, Cena.
Okay.
Look, Orton went over my head. After that alleged assault, Randy got a restraining order against you and MVP. There's nothing I can do.
A restraining order? Now how is that gonna work? Check your calendar. My foot has an appointment with his cranium tonight.
Not anymore, it doesn't. Your title shot is off. It's out of my hands. These two are here to make sure you don't try anything as you exit the arena. Please vacate the arena calmly, okay?
No. Oh, I actually have a choice? No.
I'm not going anywhere until I get my title shot. If your goons have a problem with that, then they can tell it to my fists.
Orton was right. I'm sorry, Cena, but you're out of control. I have no choice.
She, like, gets up from her desk. It's like, rolls the sleeves up. I have no choice.
Steph, put any damage I caused to the office on my tab.
You can afford it. You're John Cena. It's weird to think about, like, the way that some celebrities, like, money is nothing to them. Like, you could just destroy this whole thing and he'd be like, yeah, I can pay it off, it's fine. Genuinely. You ever think about that? You ever think about, like, how loaded some people are? I was watching a video from a sponsor. From, like, a YouTuber who was sponsored. I'm not going to say who it was. But they were sponsored by HelloFresh. Because obviously they sponsor, like, fucking everybody. Who's, like, a big channel. That's a much better look. For Vince. But yeah. They sponsor, like, a lot of people. And he's like, oh, yeah, it's affordable. It's like, no it ain't. No it fucking... I've been eating it every day for... ever since they started sponsoring me. And I think it's really good stuff. I was like, yeah, well, I have a working budget. Not a YouTuber's budget. Which, again, you know, to have gotten to that size and to put the amount of effort they put into their videos, that's still work, whether some people respect the kind of work it is or not. I'm not trying to say it isn't. It's just like... yeah, you and me, we're on very different budgets, you know? You can afford to eat just HelloFresh for like a year. I do not have that luxury. Not that I'm like poor, it's just like, you know, I can't fucking have that level of luxury. Basically. I wish you could just drop him onto him. That'd be so cool. Alright, let's see if I can knock this one out. This one. Did I put these guys in a group? I think it was based on this game that I put these guys in a group. I think that's where I got the idea from. Oh, I love this one. This is so good. Boom! Can't you use this? Yeah, that's right. I got Vince's head. What do we want? That was one of the weirdest things I've ever watched. When I used to try watching like old wrestling, completely different to how I've been watching it lately. If you haven't already heard this before, like nowadays I try to get through like the whole shows like all the time. I used to like just skim through them and just watch like the bits that kind of stand out to me, which wasn't very much. And oh my god, I could not believe how over Al Snow was. That was crazy. All because he had Hetty.
Now you're in for some pain, Cena.
What? Why are you threatening me? You just had your partner knocked down. Now you're gonna get it. Because you knocked my guy out. Ugh. No, I want to win this. I don't know if it matters, but I want to win this. Oh, I ran right into it. Oh yeah, back rake. Turn around. Turn around! There you go. Gotcha. Yeah. Doo -doo -doo -doo. Imagine if John Cena just started like singing his theme song every time he won. He like gets into a fight in the real world and he wins and he's just like doo -doo -doo -doo. I actually think CM Punk looks better without his Pepsi tattoo.
Look,
I said it.
Stephanie,
John, just get out of here. Now!
But this wasn't my...
If you don't get in your car and leave now, you won't have a job to come back to on Monday.
Fine.
Clean this place up so fast. Alright, I'm gonna have one more look for Sheamus. I have very strong doubts he's going to suddenly be out here, but I'm gonna have a look for Sheamus. Are you Sheamus?
Get lost, dillweed.
Dillweed. He said he was in the middle room. Fucking kids and their phones. Always just stand around on their phone. Standing on their phone. Can I come in, please? Oh. I take it they're all locked. Get it? Because they're locker rooms. I'll see myself out. I'm gonna have to look back at. I'm gonna have to find a different guide, I think. Because, like, fuck, man. Fuck. I'm sorry, SmackDown Hotel, but I don't think your challenge match guide is very accurate. Let's see, what does, John Cena, SVR 11.
Kofi Kingston as the champion hurt.
He may have come in as a last-minute replacement, but he could leave a champion.
Oh no, Cody Rhodes has sent Kofi crashing to the arena floor.
It's a dirty tactic, but this is a no disqualification match.
That's just uncalled for. How can Kofi survive against this onslaught?
Okay. Weird.
That fight for Randy Orton has all the angles covered.
Here is is your winner, and still WWE
there's Justin
champion,
Fun.
Randy Orton. This is a disgrace. Kofi and Orton reeling, and then...
Again, I'm not advocating his actions, but you have to expect those kind of things when you face Randy Orton.
But how long will he have to endure this tyrannical reign as WWE Champion King?
I love when Cole gets like really pouty.
The Royal Rumble match is next.
You know what I mean? Like when he's on commentary and he's like really like overselling something, and he just sounds like he's like really like not pissed off, but like really, let's say really pouty about it.
He's going to WrestleMania to take on the champion of his choosing.
What a cap to a wild night, Michael. This is the craziest Royal Rumble I can remember.
And what happened to John Cena? The #1 contender has a restraining order against him.
Cena got robbed, but he may be the one going to jail if he gets too close to Randy Orton.
MVP is going to WrestleMania. Randy Orton looks more dominant than ever. Can he be stopped?
Man, imagine if MVP won a Rumble though. Like in his prime, I mean. I will forever stand by. I don't like talking like this too much, because I do kind of just stand by like, yeah, just let them do whatever they want. But obviously, you know, I know I've literally just been like fucking making these comments. I don't want to come off as like a hypocrite. I hope people get where I'm coming from with this, but like, obviously you're allowed to have the feeling like some people were wasted potential, and I do feel like late 2000s MVP / maybe early 2010s, I'm not entirely sure about that, I don't really remember that, but like top heel MVP on SmackDown.
Back off me.
Top heel MVP on SmackDown was undoubtedly like fit to be a top guy, and I think it's a shame that he didn't get it. I think he would have made for a great world heavyweight champion in the like late 2000s on SmackDown, is what I'm trying to get at.
Ladies and gentlemen, Raw has returned to Memphis, Tennessee, and we are one night removed from the Royal Rumble, which saw MVP emerge victorious. And if there's one thing they love in Memphis, it's the man sitting next to me.
MVP outlasted 29 other competitors to win the Royal Rumble match. After Randy Orton seemingly got rid of John Cena and slithered his way to a win over Kofi Kingston, he's got someone else banging on his door.
It's turning into quite a complicated title situation. I'm sure we'll learn more about it tonight. We'll also find out the first qualifier for the Elimination Chamber.
Okie dokie. That's going to be me, right? Okay, well, I'm going to go do the Sheamus bonus match because I missed it. I found a different guide that specified more specifically what you had to do. And I think it was glitching. I think it just wasn't working for me. But I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna be able to do anything else in this episode afterwards. That'll have to be it. But at least I can do that. I actually thought that was Alexa Bliss on the wall there, and I was like, what the fuck? A little bit early. I don't even think she was old enough at this point, was she? Actually, how old is Alexa Bliss? I'm gonna have to look this up now. I don't think she's that young. I think I might have overshot it a bit.
Stephanie, you need to
Stephanie. Alexa, do I actually have to write Bliss? Oh my god, fucking, no, not you, Alexa, stop listening to me. Boy. Uh-oh, oh, whoa, my sound's gotten all fucked up. I don't know how this sounds for you, but I'm gonna fix it. That should be better now. That was weird. She's 30, so, I mean, yeah, she could have been working for WWE like 10 years ago. Yeah. She would have been like really young. She could have. It's not out of the realm of possibilities.
Welcome to Monday Night Raw, live from Roanoke. Last week,
oh, she started NXT in 2013.
Ran into a roadblock in the form of John Cena and MVP. Tonight, things aren't much better.
Why am I listening to
That's
this?
right, Michael. He'll be taking on Triple
I don't care. I don't care about you and your feelings, Michael Cole. Okay, it said I have to go talk to Sheamus. Listen to this conversation.
No, Sheamus. I'm not interested. If I wanted to date livestock, I would have become a farmer.
Don't you want the notoriety that comes with being seen with a future legend like myself?
Okay, so after that's done, then I need to leave and go deal with this one, I believe.
You stay back, Cena. Take one more step toward me and I'll have you thrown in jail.
So testy. Seems like all these schemes are wearing on your nerves, Randy.
You want schemes? Ask MVP. That guy will stab you in the back in a heartbeat. Why is he such a friend all of a sudden?
MVP doesn't have it in him to do that. Not anymore.
Then there's The Miz. I hear he's been looking to jump you.
See, what you're doing right now is deflecting. Besides, The Miz, I ain't worried about him. I've beaten him more times than I can count.
If you say so, Cena.
Alright, and then once I'm done dealing with that, is that the one? Let me just really pull up the thingamajig again. Sheamus in middle room, hear the conversation between him and Reese. Go off and do the exclamation event. Come back and talk to him. Okay, so now I should be able to deal with it. Might have to go to the other one as well. I'm not too sure. There we go.
I think the lady made it clear that her type isn't the Loch Ness Monster, Sheamus. Now, if you can't learn some manners, maybe I should step over there and teach you some.
Okie dokie. Oh, shit. There we go again. What's going on here? Just a second. That's weird. I know how to fix it. It's just weird that it's happened twice. Probably just the computer overheating, honestly. I can't think of what else would be causing the microphone to fuck up. I do apologize. I think that comes through in the recordings. I think you hear that. So I am going to just go ahead and say sorry for that. And I don't like it either, if it helps. If you're like, oh god, why is it doing that? I really don't like it. It's a big problem. Basically, I think what that is, I might need to change the USB that my microphone's plugged into. Because what... Yeah, it's going to do it again in a minute. What it is the capture program, the capture card that I have plugged in. The USB is like sucking up loads of juice, power. And I think if I have any other devices plugged into USBs whilst I'm using the capture card, those devices start to fuck up. I've had things like my mouse cut out, my keyboard cut out. I have to like really free up my computer's power to be able to use the capture and do other things with the computer, because it just sucks up a lot of juice. It's a very strong process. Probably not on my laptop, but I'm not using my laptop right now. I probably should use my laptop more often, because this computer is definitely struggling to exist nowadays. It is like an 8-year-old computer. On the chair. On the chair. On the chair. Oh, fuck. It like closed on his back. Get up. The lady said no. One more time now. Doesn't something fall down from one of these? Oh my god, the chair was stuck to him. That might be a different game. I think like a random ass tool that you can only find in the back falls down from one of them. He just goes back to talking to her. I think that's now... Yeah, there we go. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go down to the time machine. Where are we at? Yeah, it's long enough for an episode. No, I don't want the fucking voicemail. Go back to week 5. At least that's that taken care of. In fact, whilst we're here, I might as well get the week 5 match. Okay. Well, I know you just told me to go away.
Ladies and gentlemen, Raw has returned to Memphis, Tennessee, and we are one night.
Mickey James. I like when you walk past them and their head like kind of bounces with you. How we doing, Sheamus? Have you moved on?
John Cena. You came between Maurice and me last week.
Yeah.
You interfered with destiny. I blame you.
Relax there, Pale Rider. Who am I to interfere with true love? But really, do you think Maurice is the right one for you? She's a looker, don't get me wrong. But does she really understand the Celtic warrior? The man behind the mayhem? Because that's what's important.
You may be right, Cena. I'll let you go. This time.
You know what? You know what THQ let go? Your attire. Because what the fuck are those boots? What are we doing tonight? Cena and Mickey against Maurice and Ziggler. Well, that feels out of left field.
I'm here with Kofi Kingston, who put on a great effort against Randy Orton at the Royal Rumble. What are your thoughts about the match?
I underestimated how devious Orton can be. That's a mistake I'm not going to make again. And I will get another shot at the WWE Championship. Randy Orton, you can count on it.
Didn't you have an accent at this point? Believe it or not, I am looking for a bonus match. Here we go. Bonus match.
MVP,
right in his face.
Congratulations on winning the Royal Rumble, man. I caught the end of the pay-per-view at the hotel.
Yo, I saw what they did to you. Stealing your title shot, escorting you out. Man, that wasn't right.
That coward Orton can't run forever.
Imagine
I'll
standing
get
this
my
close to
championship
people.
match.
Maybe you won't have to wait so long to get some gold around your waist, Cena. I got an offer to take on the Unified Tag Team Champions on SmackDown, and I could use a partner. It's a non-title match, but I still figured you might be interested.
You know it. I need to blow off some steam anyway.
There we go. That's the bonus match. The Unified Tag Team Champions. Remember when they unified the tag team titles and people didn't really like it very much? And so eventually they brought the brand split back and they got us a new set of tag titles, and people didn't really like those championships very much, but at least there were two separate ones for the two separate brands. But it'd be a shame if they ever unified them again, you know? I think that'd be a real shame. Imagine if they did that with the world titles again too. Oh god. Oh, unified titles. Unified brands. I think that would really help not sell interest in SmackDown. It would really help with that. Alright, I'm gonna go to the back and get this done, because I like to just like start the next episode off with a match normally. What's up, Maurice?
Just go away.
I had a feeling you had something to say. Sorry. No, I know you do.
Stephanie McMahon.
Stephanie
Just
McMahon.
the general manager I'm looking for. You get my title shot worked out yet?
Cena, you have no idea what it's like to do my job. And your antics don't make it any easier for me.
You know I earned that title shot, and you're letting Randy Orton push you around? Here I thought you were a McMahon.
I can give you a reminder that I'm a McMahon, Cena. Look, tonight there's a mixed tag match that needs a spot filled. I'm putting you in it. You've got your match, now just go compete.
You seem pretty stressed, Steph. You need a hug or a can of soup or something?
Just leave, Cena. Just leave.
I do feel like dealing with Cena would be kind of annoying right now. Honestly, I am kind of playing this story mode like, yeah, you are just kind of being a pain in the ass right now. He's like happy and yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah, oh.
Hey, Cena, I hear you're my tag partner tonight.
Yeah, Mickey, that's what they tell me.
Boob physics.
Anything I need to know?
Only that we're going up against the blondest, most conceited pair in WWE history. But with you on my side, I feel a whole lot better.
Well, it's funny you should mention, actually, because Stephanie just told me that we were having this mixed tag match, and yet if you look over on the board, it's already written down. Guys, I'm starting to think the wrestling might be scripted. I think it might be scripted. Alright, well, that's going to be it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed these last couple episodes, because this was fun to keep doing. I do feel like these Road to WrestleManias are getting a little bit, I was about to say a little bit shorter, but to be fair, I like this whole episode, I've gone from like the Royal Rumble to week 5. I haven't really done anything, I feel like. I had a backstage brawl with Sheamus. Have I definitely done an episode's length here? If this ends up being like 5 minutes, then I'll just do more. But I think I did do some stuff in this episode. So yeah, see you guys tomorrow for another episode, hopefully. Bye-bye.